Starting at Stovepipe Wells in Death Valley, this Volvo car will pull a fully loaded trailer to the top of a 23-kilometre-long uphill incline. A headwind is blowing, a wind that feels like the door to hell has been opened. There's more than 50 degrees of heat in this place that for many years has had the highest temperatures in the world. The record is plus 57 degrees centigrade. The ground temperature is even higher, and Death Valley's canyon walls are so hot that it's just not possible to touch them.
We try to maintain the same speed during the whole hill climb, and we will probably have some rough regulations.
From Volvo's American test and development facilities in Phoenix, Arizona, regular expeditions go out to Death Valley for different tests of the most difficult nature. The object of this particular test is to measure how a new type of engine copes with this extreme heat.
We are running on the limits of the cooling performance, so we want to make sure that nothing fails and all the protection systems are working properly.
It's almost like a suicide mission for the car. The hill looks as if it will never end, and the engine has to work to the point of collapse. But it must not stop or start to boil so that it comes to a standstill. The load must reach the top and the passengers reach their goal in safety. After excruciating journeys to and fro in the valley, the team returns to their rest station in Stovepipe Wells.
It worked very, very good.
So what did you find out about your trip uphill?
Our heat management system worked as supposed, and the AC shut off pretty early in the hill, and that was as expected with this big trailer.
With new sensors and software, the power of the engine is regulated so that it doesn't overheat or start to boil, despite an oil temperature of 140 degrees centigrade and around 115 degrees in the cooling system. The air conditioning system, which consumes a great deal of power, was shut down, and engine revolutions automatically reduced at intervals, all of which to ensure that the cooling system will be able to cope and that the engine will continue to pull.
The problem we had was that the regulation of engine power was a little bit too abrupt on and off, but that was due to that we have
So it was kind of a jerky travel, or?
Yeah, but more of slow jerks, so you could feel it accelerate and deaccelerate.
And you really took the car to the utmost limit when you did this test now?
Yeah, this is the toughest test we do. This is the extreme testing of this. I mean, this is a huge trailer we are pulling with a rather small vehicle, so this is a tough one, actually.
It would be virtually impossible to find more difficult conditions. Death Valley in the border country between Nevada and California is constantly the world's hottest area. A perfect place to test the ability to survive in inhuman heat, and a do or die for the cars too. And it's not merely a question of preventing the engine from overheating. Brakes and fuel systems are also subjected to tough testing in this godforsaken landscape.